Welcome back my fellow raiders to the Triple S Variety channel. I'm your host Triple S, and in this video I'll be breaking down and reviewing the 4th episode of the first season of the Fallout TV show titled The Ghouls. Obviously there will be spoilers for episode 4, but there might also be spoilers for future episodes as well. Now let's begin. Point number 1, so from my understanding of this conversation between Cooper and Roger, a ghoul only needs to start taking these vials when they start to turn feral. And this chem could primarily be a West Coast thing, that's why you don't see as many feral ghouls in Fallout New Vegas, but you see a ton in Fallout 3 and 4. Point number 2, Roger's been taking the vials for 28 years, which I get probably isn't an intentional reference, but it does make me think of the 28 zombie film series with 28 days later, 28 weeks later, and soon there'll also be 28 years later. Anyway, apparently Cooper's been using vials for even longer than that. Maybe this could explain why he looks so different to other ghouls we see. Point number 3, Cooper getting Roger to start thinking and talking about good food before shooting him reminds me of the movie version of Mice and Men, when the character of George gets his best friend Lenny to start thinking and talking about the rabbits that Lenny is going to look after when they get their own piece of land, before also shooting him. Both Cooper and George made sure their respective friend was thinking of something good before they shot them in the head, and both murders were done out of mercy. Cooper shot Roger to spare him turning feral, and George shot Lenny to spare him the wrath of the mob hunting Lenny for accidentally murdering a woman. Point number 4, after seeing Reg and Woody talking about running for Overseer and then Betty talking to Norm about how being the last standing McLean means his voice has weight, I actually thought that was going to lead to him realising he might actually have a shot at becoming Overseer. Point number 5, I don't think Cooper should really be drinking irradiated water. I mean, after playing the quest The Amazing Aquacura from Fallout 3's DLC Broken Steel, I've always been under the impression that a ghoul drinking irradiated water would actually be a pretty bad thing to do, since it furthers their ghoulification, to the point where it makes them turn feral quicker. Point number 6, the television program playing in Vault 32 is a reference to behavioural sync, a term invented by John B. Calhoun in 1962 after performing a series of experiments on rats, the most famous being Universe 25, in which a population was given unlimited food, water, and protection from predators. Despite it being effectively a rat utopia, the experiments eventually led to the extinction of the population as the rats' social behaviours broke down in regards to mating and looking after their young. They just lost the social skills to do so. Point number 7.
Michael.
Why did you say that name?
Point number 8. I can't actually tell how the Overseer of Vault 32 died. I mean, it must have something to do with glue, as there's a whole lot of bottles of Wonder Glue around, but then what's with the thing in their fist with the plug attached to it that also seems to go around their neck? Point number 9, so I've realised I probably actually should have reviewed and broken down this season of Fallout in one long video, because with these middle episodes, there's really not that much to talk about considering I can't actually speculate on anything since the entire damn season's out. So apologies for another short video, but I do think they should get at least a little bit longer as we get towards the end of the season, since then I can talk about how everything ties together and go more into theories and speculation on things that aren't readily apparent or spelled out to us. To round all this off, my most disliked part of the episode goes to the stoners in the super duper mat not putting more effort into explaining to Lucy that letting the other ghouls, the feral ghouls, out would be a very bad thing to do. Though then again they are stoners, it's not like they're an aspirant to the Brotherhood of Steel or anything.
Foreshadowing as a narrative device.
And my most liked part of the episode goes to Norm and Chet walking through Vault 32. It's just like playing the games when you stumble across a vault and venture inside, not sure what you'll find. Will it just be empty, or full of Mirelurks, or full of plant people, or make you hallucinate, or contain only virtual reality pods, or be full of clones of a man named Gary? Thank you all so much for tuning in to the Triple S Variety channel. Why not leave a comment below pointing out anything I missed but you noticed? I would love to hear from you all. I've been Triple S, you've all been amazing, and I shall see you all in the next video.